Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys. So yeah, probably by the time I'm recording this right about now, I've officially started my spring break during this college semester and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm actually very glad that spring break has officially started. I am now taking a full-on week right off of school just to get some things off my back, and not to mention get some projects that I'm currently working on underway, including one that I've already shared on my social media sites that I'm currently working on right now. But you'll just have to see the full thing in order to see for yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this brand new movie that I'm, hence why you actually clicked on the thoughts videos to begin with. You want to see me talk about a new movie, so yeah, I guess all of you guys have been waiting for a new thoughts video for a little while now, so yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I guess the movie I'm going to be talking about today is, of course, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. So yeah, this is actually one movie I've been dying to see, and yeah, and like I said, ever since I did the Alita Battle Angel video that I did, I'm right about now catching up on some movies that came out recently, just to get them off my back, and yeah, and it looks like by the looks of it, the new How to Train Your Dragon movie came out a little while ago, so I did manage to go see it earlier today, depending on when this video is posted. I think it's right around Monday night right about now, probably by the time I'm recording this, so yeah, you might see it on the day after, but you get the point. So yeah, this is of course the third installment to the How to Train Your Dragon series, so just real quick before I talk about this new one, let me get one thing perfectly straight. I think just so that I could get this out of the way. I think in regards on what I feel about the first two How to Train Your Dragon movies, I did see them recently in preparation for this installment, and I have to say I love both those movies. I think they both got great atmosphere, creative characters, a very complex story, and it has a really sense of a heart to it. So yeah, both of those movies I really enjoyed, and I guess probably alongside Shrek, I say How to Train Your Dragon is of course probably my favorite film series that DreamWorks has done. So yeah, I was really hyped to actually see the third installment before it even came out. In fact, believe it or not, I think in the trailers from what I'm seeing, I think that they are actually advertising it as the final chapter into this movie trilogy. And I guess after seeing it myself, I say they really ended the series on a high note. So yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell, I really love this movie. I think I love it as much as I love the first two. Yeah, always feels good to drink some water or so. So yeah, I guess if anything, I really love this movie as much as I love the first two, and yeah, like I said, they really ended this series on a high note. They really went all out on this one. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think the story for the most part, I have to say, is very well creative. Just taking all the stuff that we have seen previously in the first two films, and pretty much go off on a journey to find the hidden world before, all while a great evil is trying to stop them. So yeah, I have to say the story, is very well crafted and really interesting, and you can tell of how much they take inspiration from the first two films to actually. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, I think you can clearly see on how much the story has evolved ever since the first two films. I think they really got some great ideas for the most part, and I have to say, the characters, I have to say, are still rather interesting. I think you love every minute of it, and not to mention, I think the villain in this movie, I have to say, is really fun to watch. I think it's pretty much a character, pretty much one of those characters that I love to hate. So yeah, I guess if anything, both the story and the characters have some really great, interesting stuff, and they really did an incredible job with what they're trying to do. And even the acting itself, I have to say, is spot on. So, yeah, that's how I feel. But I think from the way I look at it, the animation is absolutely amazing. I think I love of how they showed off this world that they wanted to pull off, whether it be Berg or basically other realms outside of Berg. So, yeah, and I have to say and yeah, like I said, the animation is absolutely amazing. I think they really did an incredible job with what they're trying to do, especially with how much CG animated films are evolving more and more. So yeah, that's how I feel about the animation, and I think everything else though, like the cinematography, the editing, the direction, all that is amazing. But and yeah, and I think I will say, I think they also decided to throw in a little bit of a romantic twist to all this, or a romantic storyline in this, between Toothless and a Life Fury in this, and I have to say, it's actually really incredible. So yeah, I say I actually enjoy it as much as Toothless and Hiccup in not only this film, but also the first two films. So yeah, I think that's pretty much how I feel. I say the romantic storyline they decide to throw into this movie, I have to say, is absolutely incredible. I think pretty much when I see both Toothless and the Life Fury in this movie together on screen, you want to see them get together, and even if we do see them together, what's interesting about that is that, believe it or not, there's no dialogue in each of their scenes together, which I have to say is actually pretty impressive. I think I pretty much like of how you can actually guess what's in their mind on what they're trying to say. So yeah, that's how I really love. I think the romantic scenes between Toothless and the Life Fury in this movie, I have to say, is incredible. And yeah, like I said, there's no dialogue in this movie in each of in any of those scenes that I mentioned. I think that's what I really like about this movie. I think they don't have to resort to the other main characters in general. Yeah, like I said, I really like the scenes between the Life Fury and Toothless, pretty much for the fact that there's no dialogue in it whatsoever, which I have to say is actually really incredible. So yeah, I guess everything else, everything that I mentioned in this movie, I have to say is actually really impressive. But if there's one thing that I can nitpick in this movie, I have to say, for a movie called The Hidden World, I think for a while we actually did get to see the Hidden World in this movie, which I have to say is amazing for the most part. There's actually barely any mention of the Hidden World at all. Like, you don't see anybody talking about it, nor do we even see what it looks like in any other scenes. We only see it once, and that's it. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know I might be nitpicking a little bit, but still, I think I really don't mind it for the most part, as the word hidden is in the title, but maybe I guess it would have been too bad if they could have actually tried to focus in more and more on what it's like and what's different from the real world, kind of like what they did in the second Dragons movie that they did. So. But yeah, like I said, this is rather nitpicky for the most part, but yeah, I guess other than that, everything else though I have to say is absolutely amazing. So overall, I say How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I really had a great time seeing it. I think it is an incredible movie in all three of those movies combined. And yeah, like I said, I love it as much as I love the first two. So yeah, and for this being the final chapter in the How to Train Your Dragon series, they really ended these movies on a high note. They really went all out on it. They delivered a really great conclusion, and I have to say, right around close to the end of the movie, I nearly cried. So yeah, I think there were times when I was I think probably by the time I was hanging home from the movie theater after seeing it, there were times where I did start to get a little bit teary-eyed a bit, but I did hold back a bit. So yeah, this movie can give you a lot of feels, man. So, but yeah, like I said, everything else though is just absolutely amazing. I highly recommend How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. It is an incredible movie to sit through, and yeah, they really ended this series on a high note. It is a really great way to wrap up all three of these movies. So if it's something up your alley, then I say definitely go check it out. It's well worth the price of admission. So yeah, that's that's how I feel about it. And on a scale of 1 to 10 for my final score, I am definitely giving this movie a 9 out of 10. So yeah, like I said, I love it as much as I love the first two films, and it's a really great way to end this series on a high note. So yeah, and it is actually well worth it. It is incredible to sit through. So yeah, guys, that's literally about it. That's how I feel about How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. So yeah, sorry if this video was much shorter than the other ones, but hey, it was actually well worth it. But yeah, like I said, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you saw the third How to Train Your Dragon movie and what you thought about it, as well as leaving me constructive criticisms and or advice on how I can improve my videos. And as usual, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other of my social media sites that I have provided. Then and feel free to email me at backley95@hotmail.com if you have any questions for me, or if you want to book me for a con or event. And as usual, be sure to feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos in the near future. So yeah, that's literally about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this thoughts video on the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. I'm really glad I got to see it, and right about now, I'm right about getting close to getting myself caught up on some new movies that came out recently. So yeah, so what's next in line for me to see in theaters and give my thoughts to you guys? Well, you'll just have to tune in to find out. So yeah, guys, that's literally about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.